Hello, Gemini. This is your general read for July for 2023. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, if you would like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me and we will schedule that. My email is down beneath. I ask that you please do not fall for any schemes. If anybody reaches out to you in the comments and say, it's me and the spirit has a message for you, my love, do you want a reading? Do not fall for it. I will not I will not message you. I will not reach out to you. If you want a reading, you have to reach out to me. If you can kindly subscribe, comment on the video. You got yourself somebody that's very grounded, that's very successful, somebody that you may be getting into a partnership romantically or business wise, or like a supervisor, somebody that's very successful and confident and and this man has the Midas touch. He has money. He grows things. He's very respected. So some of you may be meeting somebody new if you haven't already, and it's going to be a harmonious kind of relationship. And this could be for men or women that are meeting somebody new. And it's gonna be an abundant relationship, and you're gonna have a happy home life with this person, or just like a happy relationship with this person. If because you're not gonna live with each other right away. I hope not. Take it slow. Some of you are gonna have a successful completion of a project. I'm using two decks in this one stack. I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, and I'm using the Angel Tarot. I am an empathic, intuitive, psychic reader. So I receive messages from spirit. Okay, let's see what we got so far. Confirmation. You are getting into a relationship. You're meeting somebody that you're going to be able to grow with. And it's going to be a very intimate relationship. Make sure that you're being careful with your options and weighing your decisions. And good health is in the cards for you. You are triumphing and being successful in a matter, and you're being really creative right now, and you're seeing the truth in the situation. What I feel is that you've really sacrificed a lot in your life and with yourself, maybe doing a lot of healing work, taking the time to heal yourself, taking the time to rebuild yourself, maybe rebuilding your finances, your home, and you're balanced at the moment. This is a really good reading for you, Gemini. You are a very strong, very powerful person, Gemini, and it's taken a lot of work for you to get to where you're at today. Recovering from a loss of some sort, and you were taking the time to balance your life out, through these changes that you went through. And you are definitely in some happy times right now, and making some positive decisions, very optimistic, and making long-term plans. You are on the right path, Gemini, and you're coming up with these new brilliant ideas and inspirations, and you're seeing the truth in the situation. It could be a past relationship that you were in, and you're seeing the truth in it, whatever it may be. Only you know that, and I don't want to get too personal and be putting people's business out there. If this resonates for you or not. Um, but you do have somebody else coming in the picture, and try not to, block your heart. Try not to push love away, because love and to be loved and to love. Definitely, you have this sun here. That's one of the most positive cards that there is. Make sure that you're making wise choices, and you're not just making decisions at the flim of a whim. I don't know what that with that if that's something somebody says, or if you got a saying or something. But again, you're being really creative. You're having all these new ideas. That's leading you to the success. You're very confident in yourself, Gemini. And again, a relationship. You're okay. So this person, this where to go? This person that's coming in can be somebody from your past. It could be a childhood uh, person that you've known since your childhood, that you've always had a crush on, that you liked. Um, uh, that may be coming in, and you may be starting out as friends, and then it just going from there and turning into something very, very nice, and making you very happy. And you guys are gonna, and things, the relationship is just gonna grow closer and closer as time goes by, and you let your trust issues go, you let your guard down, and you are accepting, the attention, the love, the nurturing from the person that's coming in, and that wants to come in, and that their feelings are very mutual as yours. Everybody's had heartbreak. Everybody's been sad. It's sad to say, but everybody's been cheated on. Well, I mean, almost everybody. I know people that haven't, but anyways, um, there's a need for you to forgive yourself, Gemini. You're holding on to some things that you feel were your fault, whether they were or not. You got to forgive yourself. You're not there at that in the past anymore. We're in the present time, building for our future. And there is a positive resolution for some difficulties that you may be going through at the time, and it's temporary. Difficulties aren't forever. I mean, they may drag out, but there's always an end to them, unless you're making stupid choices and you keep putting yourself in this position to where you keep having a hard time in life. Make sure that you're healing yourself. I mean, you have been, but for those of you that are still doing the work, or starting that work of healing, make sure that you're keeping a balance of, healing yourself, and time for yourself as this person is coming in. Don't allow yourself to become unbalanced and becoming ungrounded. Continue to stay grounded. Continue working on yourself. Continue giving that time to yourself, to nurture yourself, and to continue healing, Gemini. There's a need to take a look at your sacral chakra, wondering if you're having like cramps, you're having some fear with stability of some sort. It doesn't have to be financial. Fear of loss, abandonment, maybe going to see somebody that can do some Reiki or some biofield therapy, clear out your chakras, do some cord cutting of some sort, depending on what you're needing. I would recommend going and seeing somebody for those needs. And there it is, the need to release. There's something that you need to release that you haven't released yet, and it's showing up in your sacral chakra. There is an end to a phase, or a situation, and you are going through a spiritual transformation, and it's definitely time to move on. And once you're able to do that, um, you're gonna be very successful in it, and you're gonna have victory in the situation. You definitely need to go see somebody that can help you with your chakras. You've got the third eye here, you've got the throat chakra and the sacral chakra. So the throat chakra is, you may not be speaking your mind, you may not be being communicating when you should be, you're not being being closed off, not speaking up for yourself, not standing your ground, lying, not being truthful with yourself and others. That's too many cards. And it's affecting you. And in your third eye, you may be getting headaches a lot. You may not be seeing the big picture. You may not be seeing what's in front of you. You're being deceived, or you're deceiving yourself. um, so I would say definitely going and seeing somebody, uh, like I said, a Reiki practitioner, a healer of some sort, biofield therapy. Um, some of you have traditional viewpoints and methods of doing things. Again, going to see a spiritual organization that's going to be able to help you with these things that you need to release, and cutting some cords that can help free you and having victory and success and healing yourself. And seeking out mentors that are like-minded, friends that are like-minded as you. You're suffering in silence, and it's showing in your sacral, third eye, and your throat chakra. You're suffering in silence, and you're having that emotional loss. You had that emotional loss. You went through some type of loss, and now it's time to do that spiritual healing, that inner work, so that you can move on and have success. And being too frivolous or too cautious with your money, and you're making some good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate, helping those that aren't as successful as you, even if it's going and donating some time. Um, that that um, that's very helpful. And you're having some of you are having some spiritual insight. And there are some events that are happening behind the scenes, and release the need to release some fear that's holding you back. And that's what I feel is in your sacral chakra, is the fear. And you are some of you are facing some challenging information that may be coming in for you. And there's going to be some delays to some plans, and that's what that challenging information is going to be. But there is and delivering truth without tact. Let's try to be credible here. And uh, but they're temporary delays. It's just means that you need to go back to the drawing board, take a look at what you've done, what you still need to do, and maybe rearrange a few things and make some adjustments. So the Orishas have spoken already. You got karma. If we live our lives according to truth and justice, we will be rewarded with good karma. There is wise there This is wise teaching where time is of the essence. Let us not lose it. Freedom of spirit, reward for good work, legal actions and conflicts are in your favor. Along the road, we will find the true oasis, regardless of the obstacles or difficulties encountered. Let us do away with them. Let us use the intelligence and free will our Lord gives us intelligence and free will our Lord has given us and will and help us. Oh, Jesus. Let us use the intelligence and free will our Lord gave us and help our fellow human beings, respecting and loving them all above all. So that is saying like, it's just, just because, we go through our obstacles, we have hard times, but those hard times are meant to teach us things and to keep us strong and to remind us that we're alive. Because if we just had good things happen to us all the time, like how are we really going to live and know that it's good for us when we don't have any of the bad stuff to show us like, hey, wake up, you're alive, but like, and again, it was confirmation with the other card, going out, doing some humanitarian work, volunteering, doing some time, helping those less fortunate, donating, sponsoring, of some sort. And that was the Orisha's confirming what I had mentioned in the read with these other cards, Gemini. But I mean, I see a lot of good things here. Some of you are having a difficult time right now, but it's all right. Things are going to get better. It's going to clear out. The cards and spirit all said the same thing. So, and for those of you that have the money and the resources, helping those that don't have them, if it's, donating time at a soup kitchen or with kids or the homeless or something, that's really great. Gemini, I hope you have a good weekend. If you need a reading, reach out to me. If you can like, comment, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe. Have a good night.